a little bit of research, and this is like crazy. And I know a lot of people don't dive into history like we supposed to, but listen to how this aligns, okay? Now, the native people of the 1600s, prior to the Britain, the European people coming over here to colonize, okay? Those were the Israelites that came from East Asia and Beligia or something, like a country called Beligia or something like that, right? Right. Those were the native Israelite people before the Europeans came over. So that's when they they took us and displaced us over here in the first place in America, took us from East Asia and brought us to America. And the America was our home. And then the British came over to America and colonized it with their people. And that's where, like, the New York and Massachusetts, the Boston Tea Parties and all this. But the crazy part about it is that they called them colonies back in those days, in the 1700s, right? Because that's when British came over and brought diseases, warfare, and displaced the natives that came from East Asia, the Jacob Israelites, and displaced us again, and did all this stuff to us, right? But the funny part is how they called it colonies. So they actually formed displacement, and you know what I'm saying, like they puppeteered like a colony, like little colonies, you know what I'm saying? And that was crazy, like, whoa. So it's funny because white people always think that I don't know if they think that or not, but it's presumed that they think they above other races. But even if you think about the colonization of the whites from Britain to the United States and how they was treated and how they had to fight and stuff like that as well, being of a certain financial caliber. So and then so when the Indians was displaced, so then that's when they had the Declaration of Independence. So if you don't know what the Declaration of Independence is, you celebrate it every 4th of July, which is the separation from Britain, which is the separation from their own people, basically, because they didn't like how Britain was ruling the United States, basically like it seemed like a martial law type of, like, stern type of ruling, you know what I'm saying? So in 1776, they decided to do the Declaration of Independence, and then Britain, so that's why we celebrate the 4th of July, and then Britain, responded, and at that time, it was King James the First, and then I believe he died, and then it went to Charles the First. Okay, so before we was even the Declaration, we was also ruled under the umbrella of the European king and queen hierarchy type of thing or whatever. So 1776 is the day that we began to make up our own rules and laws and stuff like that, separate from Britain. So I was about to come on here and give like that little history, but oh my God, it just angered me that they took us from Asia and from Israel and stuff like that, brought us, then we come to America, and we're the natives, the first people of America. Then they come and snatch it from us and then tell us none of this ain't yours. Okay? Killed us off with diseases and stuff like that.